Why are so many doctors who used to promote intermittent fasting no longer promoting it? Like, for example, Rhonda Patrick, Peter Attia, lots of doctors that used to basically say that intermittent fasting was the most important thing to create autophagy and lose weight and things like that. Why are they changing their minds? I mean, why is just eating eggs for breakfast so bad for you? Why do we have to not eat breakfast, which is essentially what for most people intermittent fasting is? The reason why they've changed their minds is this, that the protein requirements that most people need over the age of 40 are high enough that skipping breakfast just simply doesn't make any sense. Because, for example, if I take myself, I require about 100 grams of protein per day. And what that amounts to is one egg is about 6 to 7 grams of protein. So if I were to try to get my protein requirements only through eggs, for example, that's going to require approximately 15, 16 eggs per day. If I were to do the carnivore diet and only eat once a day, ribeye steak, I would literally need 14 to 15 ounces of steak in one sitting. And it's just not feasible for a lot of people to eat that amount of food in one sitting. Then there's the question of, do we even absorb the amount of protein when it's in one sitting? So it's better to think of your protein requirements as to block them out throughout the day so that you're getting, let's say, 25 to 30 grams of protein with each meal. And then in order to get 100 grams of protein, I would require 3 meals, then maybe a couple snacks that had protein. So that's why they're changing their minds about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting was, of course, very popular a long time ago. You almost couldn't even find anyone that was eating breakfast anymore. Everybody was skipping breakfast and trying to eat earlier in the day, not eating late at night, so your time of eating was less. Time restricted eating, for example, is a way to describe it. And people were losing weight because it's hard to eat as many calories in that setting. In addition to that, if you only eat once a day, the OMAD diet, then there's only so much food you can eat. Like I said, I personally wouldn't want to eat a 14 to 15 ounce steak for dinner. That's the story about why all these internet doctors and longevity experts are changing their minds, because the protein requirement is, you're missing a unique opportunity to get the ingestion of protein. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to eat some white rice, put it in the fryer, and then I'm going to have 3 eggs. So that's going to be 18, 20 grams of protein that I'm getting for breakfast right now. Now, if I skip breakfast, then I've got to make up those 20 grams of protein later on in the day. And it's just not feasible. In addition to that, I already worked out, and quite frankly, I'm hungry. So why would I? The amount of autophagy that occurs by just skipping breakfast is so minuscule compared to the benefits of not being protein deficient. And so that's the reason all these doctors are changing their minds about intermittent fasting and skipping breakfast. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Let's have breakfast. I'm going to throw an avocado in it too, just half an avocado, because that's really good. Tastes really awesome.